Welcome to my latest Warhammer 40k battle report. And Death Guard are really good at the moment, but do you know who's better than the Death Guard? The glorious firstborn Marines of the 13th. Welcome to the garden world of Ajax in the 500 worlds, and welcome to the broken shrine of Kjodris. The Death Guard are on the move, and down inside the broken shrine of Kjodris, we have actually the burial tomb itself. That's the only objective that'll be on the battle grid today. Yes, we're playing a custom mission. Both the Death Guard and the 13th are rushing forward, trying to secure the shrine, trying to secure the hallowed tomb and the bones within. He who controls it at the end wins. Simple as that. And we welcome back to the channel, Steve Not Rob. Say hi, Steve Not Rob.
Hi, Steve Not Rob.
I love your shirt, by the way.
Thank you. It's nice.
Now, normally you come up and we play some heresy, but we're in the middle of a transition right about now.
Something very painful for some people. Well, me especially.
Well, it was for me too. I've moved past it.
I'm old and I've got 2 brain cells, and trying to learn a new system is pretty hard. I think I will get it eventually, but it's that transition period, isn't it?
You've been around long enough to know that this is what happens. 8th edition to 9th edition to 10th edition to this is what happens.
They change things up, don't they?
Yeah.
Especially when you think you've got the system under control.
Hey, what do we know? They're an FTSE 100 company. They're a multi-billion. They're obviously doing the right thing. Yeah. What do we know?
Are they? Okay.
What do you know about Death Guard?
They're disgusting and resilient, and they're very good at the moment. I mean, last time I was here, I played them when they weren't so good.
Yes.
And now they're very good. So.
When's the last time you played them there?
March of Winters, a month ago or so.
Okay.
It was great.
Did you have a good time at March of Winters?
Had a great time. We played 3 really stupidly fun missions.
Yeah.
And had lots of laughs and had a very good time.
And the night before, we were very, very drunk.
Very, very drunk, yes.
Very drunk.
Very drunk, as you got to be, I think.
So here are the bad guys today. 13th. The Death Guard. This is a 3,000 point game.
And it's 3,000 points on the nose.
Is it 3,000? You get +2 internet points at 3,000 points on the nose. Death Guard, what do they do? What detachment have you brought?
I brought the detachment that lets everything get sticky. I can't remember what it's called.
Virulent Vectorum.
Yeah, that one. It won't help me in this mission, but the detachment itself is like a sandbox detachment. You can pretty much build any sort of list with it. And to be fair, the Death Guard don't need any more help than they've already got. They're pretty damn good at the moment. They've got special rules on top of special rules.
Dude, I've run Virulent Vectorum I've done that where, like in the last one with the Raven Guard, the ambush one, it's got some very good stratagems in it, some generic stratagems that you can use all across the board. And also Death Guard also have their contagions thing. So I'm assuming that if I get within contagion range of you, it's going to be toughness and armour.
Armour, always armour. Because armour, it feels right to have a degradation in the armour. I think, you get close, get all rusty. And
yes.
I feel bad when, if you get close and you change somebody's BS or their weapon skill. I think that's kind of a bad moment. So I
think it's a tournament thing. If you're going up against Tau or Guard or something that hits on 4s, then people bring the minus to toughness and -1 to ballistic skill, weapon skill. They bring that in instead to really hurt them.
But we're playing neither of that. We're playing a nice, fun, custom mission.
So 3,000 points on the nose. Yep. You're going to get close to me to reduce my toughness and my armour save. This is a mixed bag. Let's take a look.
Obviously, the HQ is Korvax's Demon Prince of the Ruin Storm. So hence, he's a Demon Prince. He is, in lore, he's a Great Unclean One, but he's a very small Great Unclean One. Right. So I thought, he was painted differently. I thought I'll quickly paint him up again, and I'll stick him with the Death Guard and make him a Demon Prince. So he's a Demon Prince. So he's the warlord of the army.
He's just a Demon Prince.
He's just a Demon Prince on foot. There's no wings. He just walks, trundles along, and he's very, very tough. I think he's toughness 12. And I've given him an enhancement for 5-up Feel No Pain to make him super hard.
Wow, okay. Yeah,
so basically toughness 12. He's a little, they call him a little Morty.
Right.
So a small Mortarian just walks through, just
and really I think he has lone operatives.
He has lone operatives. He's 3 inches with any Death Guard unit, and he gives anyone within 6 inches cover as well.
Does he?
Yeah,
and he's as tough as a Land Raider.
He is tough as old boots.
Chonking all the way up there. Okay, nice.
So I like him. Got Tallyman beside him.
Yes.
I've got 2 units of Plague Marines, WYSIWYG kitted out.
Right.
I've got a Plague Caster and a Foul Blight Spawn on this.
So fights first and sustained hits.
But only fights first once per game.
Yes.
The other thing is, it's got a weird rule which basically you can't advance and land within 9 inches of him. So like he's great for blocking off things like orcs that would charge you.
Yeah.
You know. So basically, a bunch of bolters, a bunch of plague launchers. So basically, WYSIWYG in the thing.
Right.
Over this side, another unit of Plague Marines, but I've got a Plague Caster and I've got a Surgeon with them as well.
Okay. So puts models back in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it's quite a beast themselves, but 2 Malignant Plague Casters.
Yeah. So what they do when they got a good spell, which basically if they hit, they can reduce your movement by 2.
Yes.
And and they give sustained
in
hits
contagion range.
In combat, just in combat, not in fighting. Yeah, so if you go behind them, I've got 2 little frogs. The frogs these days are spawn.
Right.
They were old Forge model frogs from a long time ago.
Right.
I've had them for a long time. I thought, they're just sitting in the cupboard. Let's make
spawn
them spawn.
Are good now. Spawn with acid for blood. Yeah. Toughness 7 spawn.
Yeah, great.
And
they look pretty cool. And they're bring them back in.
Yep.
Behind them, I've got 3 separate units of Blight Haulers. Are they? Blight Haulers. Yeah, really good. Murderously undercosted, only 90 points each. They're brilliant for killing big
they're
things.
really good against tanks and monsters because the +1 to hit, +1 to wound. They're not so good against anything else.
But their job is to destroy tanks
and monsters. Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to be good against everything, or they'll be even more overpowered than they are now.
Yeah.
We'll move along to the back, more heavy support. So Plague Burst Crawlers, are they called? Yes. I think so them with 2 entropy cannons.
I always get Plague, but I get the crawlers and haulers mixed up all the time. People comment in the comments like, you called the crawler a hauler and the hauler a crawler.
Yeah, I
all the time. Plague Burst Crawler,
I call my dad my mum.
Yeah, I'm that guy at school that would call the teacher mum and dad all the time.
Friend.
That was me.
Yeah. We go through. We got I would say in a very good codex, these are probably the best hitty ones. They've got some Desral with a Lord of Contagion.
Yes.
So I've given him an upgrade, basically just given him an extra attack and extra strength. So when he comes charging, he gets 6 attacks at strength 10. I think AP3 damage 3 with Contagion, which is great. So these are my if you had anything really strong Terminators or something, these would good to fight. I've got a Teleman.
And they can deep strike in just over 6 inches away. The idea is
if something is in contagion range.
Yeah, you zip a vehicle round to get them, and then they can deep strike.
So if you were saying you were running Mortarian's Anvil or Hammer,
yes,
you would drop it. You would place one thing under contagion. They can drop in straight away.
Drop in straight away.
Exactly. Really, really hard.
And he gives them lance and sustained, and all their weapons are lethal already. So it's lance, sustained, lethal, and he gets back up on a 2.
Yeah, with 3 wounds. Yeah.
Because
he needed all those extra rolls on top of being good anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to having models doing what they should be doing rather than extra?
It's Death Guards it's Death Guard things. Death Guard have got all the things.
Everything. Yeah, give out everything. I got a unit of 10 Terminators.
Nice.
Not Desral, they're
Blight Lord Terminators.
Yeah. So again, just give them a couple of flails, some Reaper autocannons, a couple of Blight Launchers, and leading them, I got a Lord of Virulence.
Yeah.
Which is always good. His little thing is he just looks at something within 30 inches, and
your entire army rerolls it
once. But blast weapons can reroll everything.
Yes.
2 units of 10 Boxwalkers.
Good. They infiltrate.
They infiltrate. Yeah, exactly. So they're great to go out, and I think they're 60 points. So they just filled up. 2 Flesh Mowers. Blight, what they
call Flesh Mower and a Flesh Mouth. I love it.
Good. That's a great conversion. Yeah,
thank you. Really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it was great.
Nom nom.
Nom nom. And I've got 2. These were the greater Blight Launchers from Forge World, but
way
for today, they're great models. So I thought I'd use them as the
drones with the Blight Launchers.
That's them, yeah, because they look really cool. And when I seen these in Forge World about 15 years ago or something. Yeah. Got to be similar. They just look such a great looking model.
They were so cool and sold so many. They made those ones in plastic, basically. Yeah. So these are the OG ones of them, and those are the chompy ones. Those are the shooting ones.
These look great with the mowers like that, but I think that is just a beautiful model sculpted a very long time ago. It still holds up, and
I like all the Death Guard range.
They're very, very good. So a couple of old Forge World stuff, Proxy does new stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to mind too much because it still is in keeping with the army. So yes, 3,000 points on the nose.
Nice. Yeah, there's so much personality in Death Guard and Nurgle. I mean, look at this. Look at the personality in Corvax. Look at the personality in the Frogs.
Yeah.
I think the two factions that have the most personality for me, when you just look at the miniatures, are Nurgle factions and Guard. There's a lot of personality in all the Guard miniatures.
Well, like, even the Plague Marines, they just look so good. You know, the new models since 8th edition, they're definitely the most fleshed out of all the four.
Fleshed
out like that, rottenly fleshed out. This is beautiful, really, really lovely.
Having said that, the faction with the most personality in the entire Warhammer cinematic universe is in the universe, not cinematic, is the glorious 13th. First found, first born. We are survivors of the 13th founding.
Well, survivors for now.
Survivors of the 13th founding. That's why we call ourselves the 13th. This is 3,000 points on the nose.
Oh, 2 internet points for you.
Thank you. And it's the Gladius Task Force, because I like the flexibility in the Gladius Task Force. And just the same as you've got some useful strats, I've got some useful strats. There's strats like Honor the Chapter, which help me in close combat. And there's strats like, forget the long range fire supply. There's one that's helped me with the shooting as well. Also, having Devastator Assault, Tactical Doctrine, very useful. Flexibility, like it very much. We've got lots of tanks and we've got lots of troops. So 2 dreadnoughts, the idea is I've got a librarian deep striking in, all walking up the table with 10 shooty terminators. And he gives them sustained hits. And then I've got not Darnath Lysander with 5 guys with hammers and shields, and they're going to go in a Land Raider. So these are deep striking in, they'll go in a Land Raider. And a unit of Centurions, and they'll go in a Land Raider as well, and they've all got the grav cannons. So they're anti-vehicle 2 up, but they're not very good against anything else. But they are tough. So they're anti-vehicle, they're anti-everything, and these are like a counter-punch or a surprise, as we land in behind you. Darnath Lysander, what he does is, if the strength of a weapon is higher than the toughness of the unit, then you reduce 1 to wound, and he has a once per battle 2 up and vulnerable save. So in the middle of a combat, he can go, no. Also, his hammer is brutal. Most hammers are only 2 damage. His hammer is 3 damage, and it's devastating, does all the things. Right, we've got 2 Razorbacks. Razorbacks have the fire support rule. So when you jump out of them and they shoot at a unit, the things that shoots at the unit that they shot at rerolls all wounds. So I brought 2 units of Devastators to go in the Razorbacks. One with full las cannons and one with full multi-melters with a lieutenant with the fire support discipline. So he gives them sustained and he also has lethal. So that's sustained, lethal hit and multi-melters re-rolling to wound. That should one-shot something if I manage to get round within 18 inches, particularly with Oath of Moment on it. Actually, the last cannon guys, because I've got a tactical squad here, and there's a fist and 2 plasmas in there. What I could do with last cannons is leave them at the back somewhere, providing fire support. Combat squad, the tactical squad, so half of them go in the Razorback and half of them go on. I'll probably do that. They'll probably be half and half in one Razorback. They'll probably provide fire support. They're definitely moving up in a thing. Triple Landspeeder Typhoons from the Legends choice. They're party pieces. They move, shoot, move. D6 inches. 2 Stormhawk Interceptors. And what more guns have we got? Oh yeah, the Predator. Plus 1 AP when I shoot at infantry. And a couple of Dreadnoughts. If there's any infantry nearby to the Dreadnoughts, I reroll hit rolls of 1. Can you remind me of that?
No.
I will, please. I'll forget the Dreadnought thing all the time. I always forget the Dreadnought thing. But the idea here is we've got an armoured column and some fire support, some fast fire support moving up to take the Shrine of Chiodris, while we've got some long-range guns in the backfield watching the advance. I think that feels quite narrative to me. Let's go on to deployment. So during the Plague War and God Blight, the garden world of Iax came under assault from the horrible stinking Death Guard, and the 13th were there to help repel the tide at the Shrine of Chiodris. And I've put everything down on the table except for the unit of Terminators that are going to be deep striking in, and the Stormhawk Interceptors, which are going to be coming on from Strategic Reserve. Big building, the Shrine right in front means these vehicles have to go right and left because everyone is in a vehicle Set for this unit of Devastators here, because the other unit of Devastators in the Razorback. Tactical squad there. Oh, and the other half of the tactical squad I put inside the Crusader, because you can do that, along with the Centurions. Then at the other side of the shrine, it looks like this. Steve, not Rob, it looks like you've packed in your guys rather deeply there.
Yeah, very.
Thoughts on this?
No, there's no thoughts. Just hide everything behind the building and move forward.
Well, there are some thoughts here. You put some spawn in the backfield.
Oh, yeah, obviously to watch my back passage.
You don't need to watch your back passage. There is no passage. I do, but it's all about getting to the tomb.
I know
itself.
you like the going around behind people.
I do like getting sneaky.
Sneaky with
Tactical genius.
True.
You got the Plague Marines over here.
Yeah.
They seem to be like right in the. Have you put them behind those crates?
Well, I tried to make some form of cover behind the crates, but
okay.
They get shot.
And then some Poxwalkers over here, and then you're. Oh, and another unit there. A couple of speed bumps in the way.
Yeah, a couple of little speed bumps.
Okay. And then you're deep striking in with the Blight, Death Shroud Terminators, and the Lord of Contagion. Yeah. As you try and take this shrine. Steve.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm a really big fan of these narrative ones where there is a point, where there's like the attack defend ones are really good. So it just feels like 40k.
Exactly.
And I feel confident.
You feel confident?
I feel confident also that I'm going to have first turn.
Okay then.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
See, I've not, I've got you. It's Death Guard turn. I'm not confident anymore. Death Guard turn 1.
Oh.
What was that?
It's not a bad shout to go second.
Why?
Because if you think about it, most of our stuff's actually hidden. So the first Alpha Strike's not going to be as painful as you think.
Turn 1 probably sucks for you.
It does.
Unless you want to, stay back there. Please, stay back. Away from the hallowed shrine. So the Death Guard move first into the Shrine of Kyodris, and the Tallyman did not tally them a banana. And then down round here, the Blightlord Terminator's got a good advance running straight into the shrine, attached to that Lord of Virulence. And the Plague Marines are half in, half out the shrine as well. Some good advances there. A good advance with the Poxwalkers here to form a long line, a shield wall, and block off any of the 13th that want to come busting through that wall. But you only rolled a 1 with that unit of Poxwalkers over there, which you're thinking about running them round again, forming a shield wall. But because you only rolled a 1, keeping them in cover for now. And here's the rest of the armies. Here's the rest of the army. Here's the Plague Marines. Here's the drones. Here's some tanks. That tank couldn't make its way all the way around there. The frogs, the spawn, staying in the backfield for now. So the Death Guard have the jump. They have the initiative. They're moving first, and they'll get some shots in. But they have put themselves in harm's way of the return fire when it comes to the Space Marines' turn. But first, the Lord of Virulence can see the Land Raider pointed at the Land Raider. So now you're firing in the Mephitic Blightcaller.
Yeah, so only the missile launch, because that's the only thing in range at the moment. So it hits. So I'm a +1 to wound with this. So I think it's 5-7.
That definitely wins. Buying through a crap ton of cover, I need a 3. I roll a 1. The first dice roll, 1. D6
that's
damage.
Your second dice roll.
Actually,
rolled a 1 to start with. Your second dice roll was a 1.
I'm getting them out of the way early.
Exactly. Yeah,
getting them out of the way.
D6 for this?
Yes, D6 is
4.
4. Now you're firing the blight launchers in, heavy blight launchers in at the Land Raider.
Yeah.
D6 plus 2 shots?
Yeah.
For 4 shots?
4 shots.
3s to hit. Re-rolling everything. There's 3 1s, look.
Yes.
3 1s. In the end?
2 lethals.
2 lethals into it. Right, okay.
Hits,
5
to wound, yep.
Yeah.
Nothing. So just 2.
2 at -2.
Yeah.
I didn't roll Snake Eyes.
Ooh.
I'm good because of the cover and things. You're doing the same with the third one?
Rinse and repeat with that one.
Right.
So
6 shots this time. And this is hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything.
6 is a lethal.
Yes.
So re-roll these 2. Okay. And 5 to wound.
5 to wound them. 1 wound came through already.
So 3 at the total.
That is 3 wounds.
3 3-ups.
3 3-up saves because of trees and things.
Ooh.
That is another 6 damage. It's taken 10 damage in total. It's got 6 remaining. And then the Plague Burst Mortar, and everything from the tank is going to shoot in at my tank. It was at this point he realised he messed up. I should have popped smoke or something. I didn't realise there was going to be so much.
A lot of them I re-roll anyway because of blast weapons. So
but I was thinking, you're only going to get 1 CP a turn every turn unless your tallyman tells you a banana, which he didn't.
Which he doesn't like doing, no.
So I want to sit on my CPs for now. I'm not popping smoke.
No, okay.
Shoot me.
Shoot me. So let's do the
Entropy cannons.
Entropy cannons first. So
1 hit, 1 miss.
And
Strength 10, 5s to wound, doesn't wound. The mortar, D6 plus 3 shots.
Yes.
For 5?
5 shots.
Hits on 3s, re-rolls everything.
Lethal.
There's a lethal, yeah.
Nope.
Okay, and then wounds on 5s.
Yes. Oh, 4.
4 wounds, but they're -1, but a big tree.
Yeah.
So 2 up saves, I'll be fine. Except for the fact that I rolled another 1. It's on 4 wounds left. Okay, that's the shots from this side of the battle grid. Then we move on and we move around and we realise that's the shots for the Death Guard in turn 1. All of these fellas down here, out of line of sight and range. You have got 1 Plague Burst Mortar there that can pop up and do something. Are you in 48 of them? You are. D6 plus 3 plus 1 for blast. But you're hitting on 4s because you're firing indirectly and you miss every single time. That reminds me, actually, you hit the tank with a Plague Burst Mortar, so if you roll a 6...
6 for the tank.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
And it's anything within 3 inches, I do believe, isn't it?
Yes. Then we rolled for the other things about the Land Raider, and some splash damage from the mortar hit the Razorback, took a wound off of it, and that is the end of Death Guard, turn 1. So the 13th launched their counter-assault, declared the Devastator Doctrine, so all the weapons have assault. And we have a Razorback zipping around this side. The Land Raider, the Predator. I know I'm leaving myself open to getting attacked by some Poxwalkers, but they're tanks and they're Poxwalkers. It'll be fine. And I can tactical doctrine to fall back, shoot and charge and things. Turns out that the Devastators under the Devastator Doctrine won't be able to see anything because you can't shoot through ruins. So they don't have line of sight to anything. But we did declare one of these drones, this one here, as the Oath of Moment target. And we did a lot of advancing around here, except for the Land Raider Crusader, because I wanted to get the Centurions out as well. And they're pointing at the drone. The idea is there should be enough firepower here to take down that drone and maybe that Mephitic Blight Hauler as well. With the advancing, 2nd Dreadnought not in range, unfortunately. 1st Dreadnought is in range. So should be able to take out 2 vehicles. And have some extra firepower to rain down into the Plague Marines, in the ruin, in the middle. So let's start raining some hate into that drone. So let's fire some grab Centurions in at it, and then you're spending CP on Disgustingly Resilient to reduce all damage by 1, because grab weaponry is 3 damage. And you also reduce the strap by 1, because demon. So first, you need to hit the drone. On 3s, re-rolling, it is the Oath of Moment target. That one's really cocked. And then anti-vehicle, 2 up. And you're definitely a vehicle and everything wounds. And the reason why I swung them round this way is because there is no cover between you and I. And it needed no cover because it's only AP -1.
Within 6 inches of the demon.
Yeah.
Right, so it gives you cover.
Does it?
Everybody cover, yeah. So I have got cover.
Okay.
Sorry, it's rules upon rules.
So these are all 3 up saves.
Yeah. How many is that? 9. Here we go.
9 3 up saves. 2 damage a time instead of 3. So I did 6 damage. I think it's on 4 left.
Yep, start.
Let's fire a Typhoon missile launcher from a Typhoon speeder at it. Hitting twice with Oath of Moment. That wounds. It's -2 becomes -1. And you fail that save. And this is D6 damage. The 6 damage is dead. And it doesn't blow up.
Oh,
okay. I only took 2 units. That means I've got a lot of spare firepower here. Going into that Mephitic Blight Hauler. Starting off with the Dreadnought right in front. Which hits once with a multi-melter. And doesn't wound it. Then we fired some bolters in. Which just bounced. So we're onto the Razorback. With its twin heavy bolter. One of them hits. Needs a 5. It's twin linked. Doesn't wound. We've got the speeder up here, firing down at it. 3s to hit. They both hit. Strength 9. One of them wounds. AP -2 becomes -1.
Fine.
You make the save. Here's the heavy bolter. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Those are sustained. Look at that. And 5s to wound. That's 2 more wounds, 2 more 3-up saves. I'm firing through trees.
You're fine.
You're good. Running out of gun. We're going to put the Hurricane Bolters from the Crusader into the Plague Marines if we're in range. If not, we're going to hit that. Everything else into the Mythic Blight Hauler. Here's the Multi-Melter into the tank. Both of them hit. Strength 9. Doesn't wound. Here's the HK. Hits and wounds. I think that's a 4-up save now. Because lots of cover. This thing. We're shooting this thing. We're trying to kill that thing before it kills.
It goes through.
My Land Raider. It goes through and does 5 damage. It's half dead. Twin Assault Cannon. Hits 3 times. It's strength 6, but it's twin. Those are devastating, so they auto wound. Yep. That's a reroll for twin. Oh, 3 devastating wounds. Wow. That's juicy. The twin link kicking in there. Then I fired the Hurricane Bolters into Plague Marines in a ruin, and it's like firing at Plague Marines in a ruin. Didn't manage to hurt anymore. And then I had a good look to see if there's anything else that could shoot that Mythic Blight Hauler on 2 wounds remaining. And look at this. I've got a cheeky shot. Just about. So speeder number 3. Hits once. Wounds once. A 4-up save.
Yay.
You make it. So the heavy bolter. It's got 2 wounds, right?
It has got 2 wounds.
Just one of these shots need to get through. 2 of them hit. 5's to wound. No. Do I CP it? No, I don't. I don't. It was a long shot anyway. What else we got? Right. The Devastated team can't shoot anything. We've got this advanced, but we can see Plague Marines. We want to shoot Plague Marines with heavy bolters because it's 2 damage. So we hit on 3s. We're going to wound them on 5s, but it is twin linked. -1, but +1. You're in a ruin. We make one of them pop, and then we lined up the Predator to shoot them as well. So let's shoot everything into them. I could spend a CP. Steve, I'm spending a CP. It's called Storm of Fire. Okay, it means it ignores cover, but because I'm in the Devastator Doctrine, it increases the AP by 1. And because Predators are shooting at infantry, increases the AP by 1. That's the rule that it has. All I've got to do is hit and wound, though. So here's 2 las cannons. They both hit. They're strength 12, so they wound on 2s. And that's AP minus a bajillion. Well, it's -3, becomes -4, becomes -5. Minimum 2 damage. That kills 2 Plague Marines. That's good. And then the turret gun, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Wounds on 3s. 1 more wound. You're going to need a 6 or death. That's death. And then there's a HK on it. Let's fire the HK. Hits. Wounds. No cover, no save. D6 damage. Kills 1 more. Blows his head clean off. And the Predator overperformed with that CP. And Steve took them away from this side over here, which means when you get down and have a look, Land Raider can't see anything. So that's the end of my shooting phase. So we fired on this flank. How many of the Plague Marines did we kill in the end?
5.
5. Half of them. That was juicy. And then the firing around this side to kill the drone and another thing only resulted in the death of the drone. But we're winning the war of attrition right now. We are taking the Death Guard apart bit by bit. We just need to keep that pressure up. However, in Death Guard turn 2, they've got a big swarm of Death Shroud Terminators they could choose to deep strike in. Here we are after the Death Guard movement phase, continuing their remorseless push, and the Lord of Contagion has deep struck in here with 6 Death Shroud Terminators. Come this close because the Centurions are now in contagion range, and so is that Land Raider. Contagion range being 6 inches in turn 2. Everything moving forward, everything can fire, except for this drone which advanced, and this drone which advanced.
And they've got flesh motors, so they can't
shoot. They've got flesh motors anyway, so yeah, they're not shooting. And the Poxwalkers over here, they've trapped in this Razorback with half of the tactical squad. These ran around this side. The other Poxwalkers running around this side, forming a wall between the Land Raider and the tactical squad. And right in front of the tactical squad, we have 2 drones and the tank. And here's the unit of Plague Marines. I did kill 5, but you put 1 back in because that is the Plague Surgeon squad. And then the Blightlord Terminators pushing forward as well. So on this side, there is a bit of punch coming this way. Plague Marines and a few tanks But around the other side, there's a lot more punch.
Yeah, there's a lot of punch. Yeah.
Heading down towards the 13th line. We're going to need to withstand this. Like in turn 1, you put a lot of your stuff in harm's way. Now I've put a lot of stuff in harm's way. See how much I can take before I can deep strike my Terminators in somewhere. I can take it. We're good. I can't take it as hard and as strong as the Death Guard can, because they're very resilient.
Yeah, they can take it all right.
You should mention the Tallyman did tally a banana this turn, and the Lord of Virulence is pointing at this Dreadnought down here. Now let's go on to the shooting phase. We're starting with this Mephitic Blight Hauler shooting at Land Raider. I am popping smoke this time round because if I can force you to put more shots into the Land Raider from somewhere else, that's a bonus.
That makes sense, you know.
Multi-melters.
Here we go.
So 1 hit.
Yes.
And then a +1 to wound.
That wound.
Is a wound. AP -4.
Probably
Becomes AP -3 because of smoke. And that's a failed. And then, so this is D6 plus a lot damage. And that is a dead Land Raider. Okay. The smoke didn't help me. No boom. After the Land Raider disappeared, this unit disembarked from it. That's the second half of the tactical squad. I didn't take any casualties either, so we're good. Next thing to shoot, we have the Heavy Blight Launcher shooting down at the Dreadnought that the Lord of Virulence pointed to.
Yeah. So hello there.
So adding 2 to this for 8 shots, which is Korn's number. That's the wrong number.
This is the wrong number. Here we go.
3s to hit.
Oh.
Re-rolling everything because sticky finger pointed at it. Those are lethal, Okay, that's 3 lethal hits. Strength 10 versus toughness 9. 3s to wound. That's an impressive amount of firepower.
7.
Yeah, Nogle's number. No cover in the way. 4 up saves. Very dead Dreadnought. It's 2 Space Marine units pointed at. 2 Space Marine units deleted. We're on to shots number 3. The Plague Burst Mortars putting entry cannons into Dreadnought.
Yeah.
And the
mortar and the rock gun.
Into the infantry.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 entropy cannons.
2 entropy cannons. One of them hits. Wound on A3.
That's a wound.
That's a wound. And there is cover in the way. But is that -3? I think that might help me.
Yeah, it might do.
Yeah, there's a bloody great forest in the way. I'm good. That was good.
Thanks really for the forest.
So now doing a mortar up and over.
D6 +3 because of blast.
Yes. Plus another one for blast. You can see them. You're hitting them on 3s. And then at strength 8, wounding them on 2s. And it's -1, but we're right behind a barricade there and trees. And you killed 2 of them anyway. And then we did the splash damage. Then we did the rock hail gun. Long story short, at the end of that, 3 Marines standing there. 1 of them's injured. Land Raider's gone. Dreadnought's gone. Oh my. And I think that's all the shots from this quarter of the battlefield. Except for the Demon and the Blight Lord Terminators. They have some shots as well.
They have like flamers basically.
Yeah, they can hurt.
I'm probably not going to fire the flamers because the closest one will be theirs.
Yes.
And if you take away, it means my charge range becomes longer.
It's only 6 inches right now.
Yes, but if you take the front one away, that becomes 7 inches. 7?
Nogle's number?
Yeah, maybe 8.
Honestly, these guys should have them in close combat.
Well, that's why I want to get them in close combat.
Yeah.
I don't want to sacrifice a movement.
You should be able to get through
it. You know? I would have thought so. I reckon that the Lord of Contagion could probably kill him by himself. So I think he has a 4-shot.
3 shots.
3 shots.
Strength 5, -2.
Yeah. 2.
Brilliant. That's 2 more dead. Leaving 1 Marine stood there in the wreckage of that Land Raider. Right, that is the shots.
That's all the
from
shots
this
from
side.
that side. I think
We have Blight Lords, we have Plague Marines, and we have tanks all the way on this other flank. Where are we starting, Steve?
Let's do. Let's fire these guys into the said Land Raider.
Okay. Measured, you're both in range. I'm not armor contempting it, so you can do it all together. Here's 3s to hit with the multi-melters. And 1 hit.
It's lethal.
It's not a lethal multi-melter. You need a 5 to wound. It's a multi-melter. Steve?
Yeah.
Multi-melter's lethal. How is a multi-melter lethal?
Because it's Death Guard, it's supposed to be lethal.
The missile launcher isn't lethal. A lethal multi-melter?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's covering the way. I need
minus
I need a 5. I make a 5. Yeah, it's good. Okay.
2 missiles?
2 missiles.
These are not lethal.
Both of them hit. 5s to wound.
+1 to wound, you're minus toughness, aren't you?
There's a wound. -2 becomes -1 because of the cover in the way, and I fail that save. That is D6 damage on the Land Raider. For 5. That's a critical hit. Then you put the bile spurt into the Razorback right in front, and it didn't injure it. And now we're onto the tank behind them.
Entropy cannons into Land Raider and the big boom cannon into
Mortar into Plague, into Devastator.
exactly.
Okay. So, entropy cannons away. One of them hits.
Of course.
Needs a 5. That's really cocked.
Here we go.
That isn't a 5.
No, it's not.
So D6 plus 4 with blast into these fellas. That's 7, Nogle's number.
3s.
Yes. Did everything hit there?
No, 1 miss.
Okay. And then
2s.
2's to wound. 6 4-up saves. I lose 3 of them.
Boom.
So there's 2 las cannons remaining. The splash damage didn't do any more damage. And then the stubbly gun bounced into the Razorback and bounced into the Razorback. Now onto the Plague Marines, and they're also shooting at the Razorback.
Yeah, they are.
You've got 2 blight launchers, 2d3 shots. For 5 shots, that's pretty good.
That's good.
3's to hit the Razorback.
Yep.
And there's 2 lethals. And then 5's to wound it.
You got down to toughness as well.
Yeah. And it's -1 becomes -2 because I'm definitely in contagion range.
Yeah.
So I need 5s, and that's 4 damage. So it's on 6 wounds remaining. Now you're rapid firing plasma in, which will be AP -4, so I won't get a save. Do I Armor of Contempt? No, I don't. No, I don't. You need to declare it before the shooting attacks. 3 of them hit. 5's to wound.
1.
Just 1 wound. Okay, that strips off 2 more because you did overcook it. Don't roll any ones.
Sergeant.
Yeah.
The other guy.
It actually doesn't work like that, just so you know, Steve.
Oh, okay, well...
you just, if you roll 10 hazardous, you just chuck it and then you apply. Okay, then the lethal bolt guns came in, put the Razorback down to 3 wounds remaining, and now you're going to do Plague Wind.
Yes.
From the Malignant Plaguecaster. You're overcooking it. D6 plus 3 auto hits. For 8, Corn's number, auto hits. So this is going to win on 5. Yep. It's AP -2. I am in contagion range.
1.
Only 1 gets through.
Only 1.
So I need a 6. That's not a 6, and it's D3 damage, and I have 3 wounds remaining.
That's 1 wound remaining.
I got 1 wound remaining, and then a hazardous check on your Malignant Plaguecaster.
There you go. Oh, he's got a headache, all right.
He takes 3 wounds. So after the shooting attack, that Razorback is down to 1 wound. The Malignant Plaguecaster is down to 1 wound. Lots of wounds. Yeah, a little bit of a headache. Lots of wounds caused on this flank, but no destruction yet. Well, one thing left to fire. The Blight Lord Terminators. And there's a Lord of Virulence buried in that unit, and what he does is he allows the Blight Lords, he allows the Terminators to re-roll all wounds, all of their wounds, when they shoot. Anyway, you're putting in the bolter weaponry into this last fella here. He's battle line, he's OC2, and then the big guns are coming up into the speeder.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So here's the shots into the speeder with the blight launchers. They're hitting on 3s, and your strength 6 versus toughness 7.
Yep.
But re-rolling to wound, so you can re-roll them. So that's 2 wounds with the lethals in the end. And that's a 1 pass, 1 fail, 2 damage.
2 damage.
Got a couple of auto cannons as well.
Yeah.
These are hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Chunker. Are they lethal? Turns out they're not lethal.
No.
Molten metals are lethal, but these aren't lethal.
Yeah.
Which you could actually put some poison into the shell of these things, but you can't in a
thing that burns hotter than the sun.
Yeah. Strength 7.
Strength 7.
Toughness 7. Re-rolling all fail wounds.
Yes. Oh, I think they're devastating as well. They're too devastating.
They're devastating. How much damage?
Only 1 damage.
Is it only 1?
And -1.
And then that's a save.
Yeah.
Make the save. It's on 2 remaining. Have you got any more shots? No more shots. The remaining shots went into the little fella down there, killing him. Little fella down there. Brave, noble member of the 13th.
Yes.
Who came here to defeat the stinky Death Guard. That is the end of the shooting phase. You have a charge.
I'll charge that first in case you want to overwatch.
I'm not overwatching.
Oh, okay.
Well, I might overwatch with them if you charge with that, because these are anti-vehicle 2 up.
Let's do
and that's
that.
on 2 wounds.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
So charge with the vehicle
No,
first.
let's do what you said.
No.
No. Don't listen. Hashtag don't listen to winners.
Okay.
Or do listen to winners.
Don't never listen to me.
6 for these. Here
I
we go.
swear I will. That's a 3.
I'll CP that because I've got CP and I don't know what else to
I will
spend them on.
lead you astray if you listen to me.
That's true. Here we
Before
go.
you know it, you'll have a hair. You'll have a
7.
haircut. Your left eyebrow will be
Exactly.
shaved
I'll
off.
start wearing like caps and stuff to hide certain things.
You'll have a tattoo of Pingu on your left buttock. It'll go
How do
horribly
you know
wrong.
I've already got that?
That's it for charging here. Nothing else can really fit in. Do you have a tattoo of Pingu on your left buttock?
Well, that's for you to find and find out.
Okay, round here, any more charging?
The Plague Marines are going to go into the Razorback.
Right.
Here we go.
That's a 7, Mogul's number, you get in there.
Yeah.
And the tank?
The tank, they'll probably do that as well. Let's see what we can do first.
Yeah, move the Plague Marines and see what room you've got. And here we are for the charge. The Mephitic Blight Hauler. Yes, that's the one. That also went in as well. I've only got 1 CP, so I can't interrupt. That Razorback is only on 1 wound. And the Mephitic Blight Hauler is going to try and gnash it to death, hitting it on 3s. No lethals there. Yeah. Wounds on 5s. There's 1 wound. With contagions and things, that's really cocked. Let's try that again. That is a dead Razorback. Which means the unit have to get out. They end up there. Yeah. Then you can select another charging unit, which is the Plague Marines, and pile them in 3 inches and fight the unit that just got destroyed from the Razorback. That is definitely a thing. And you pile in. Turns out you've got 3 normal guys that can fight and 1 with the heavy plague weapon. And here's the normal weapons hitting on 3s. No lethals. Wounding on 3s because of contagions. That's only 2 wounds.
It is 2.
I need 4 up saves. You kill 1.
Lovely.
Here's the heavy plague weapon. This will hit, and those are lethal, and that misses. Yeah. I need 6s. You kill 2 more. Then the malignant plague caster. He hits on 3s, and
6.
He wounds on 3s because of contagions. I need 5 up saves. Don't make any of them.
D3 each.
D3 each. There's 2 left. The first guy, not dead.
Second guy.
And then the last guy, you wipe the squad. And that's it for this flank. That Razorback was caught in a trap between the Poxwalkers and the command structure behind. And it got cracked open and ripped apart. The contents ripped apart by the Plague Marines. And then we come round to the other flank, where the Land Raider was ripped open, and we have these Death Shroud Terminators attacking the Centurions.
So I'm going to do the big boy first.
Start off with Lord of Contagion. He's got an extra strength and attack because of his enhancement, but Centurions, they start off with toughness 7, so they're down to toughness 6.
I've got the Lance.
Okay, so that really kicks in as well.
Yeah. I've got Lance. I've got Lance.
Lethal and sustained. Because you change.
Yes.
Yeah, you hit on 2s.
Yeah.
Overhand swing time. No 6s, so we don't have to worry about...
No.
Yeah.
We don't.
So you would wound on 3s, but you would wound on 2s.
Yeah.
Because of Lance. 4 come through. I'm going to need 5 up saves because of contagions. 3 damage a time, right?
3 damage each, yeah.
That kills 1. They have 4 wounds each and puts 1 down to 1 wound.
Dot models don't count.
Guys, he's okay. He just took a nosedive off the battle grid, but he's okay. He's disgustingly resilient.
He is.
No panic. Don't panic.
It's okay. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Now onto the Death Shroud in strike mode.
Yes.
Many attacks. Hitting on 2s. Lethal and sustained on 6s. Would normally wound on 3s, but wound on 2s because of Lance, because of Lord of Contagion. That's a lot of wounds. 20 wounds.
20 wounds.
That's a bit excessive.
Some would say.
That's very Slaanesh of you.
Exactly, yeah.
5s? No, they're dead. They're dead many times over. So that's the end of turn 2 for the Death Guard, and in the battle for the Shrine Hold, the Death Guard have pushed back really hard, getting rid of Dreadnoughts and Land Raiders and Razorbacks, oh my, on this flank. Having a nice pincer movement here while delivering their Terminators and Poxwalkers and Plague Marines right into the thick of it. The 13th still have plenty of guns left. We've still got 10 Terminators with a Librarian we can deep strike in. And we also have aerial support with the Stormhawk Interceptors in Space Marines turn 2. Here we are after the 13th movement phase. I didn't declare any doctrines, but I did bring all my reserves in. 2 Stormhawk Interceptors streaking across this battle grid are going to rain murder down from the sky. And not Darnus Lysander with his Terminators are out. They'll be walking under the rain of firepower that's crossing overhead. I've got the Predator here, got the Las Cannons here, got the Speeders here, got a lot of shots here. The idea is to break some of this, push through, down into the Shrine of Chiodris. On this side, it's troubling, but not as troubling, not as worrying as what's happening on the other side, because there's all the Death Shroud Terminators, all the Blight Lord. There's a lot of Terminators happening around here. And Steve was kind enough to remind me that these guys have got really nasty anti-infantry flamer weapons that auto hit, because I was thinking about getting the tactical squad with fire discipline out. No, the Devastator squad with fire discipline to try and deal with these. But instead I put them on that side to try and deal with them. The Blight Lord Terminators, they're the Oath of Moment target. Because if it had come this way, you'd have just flamed them. So thanks for reminding me about that rule.
No gotchas there.
Yeah, and so the idea is to try and hurt as many as I can of them, and then I got some guns as well to hurt as many as I can then, and I'm kind of ignoring the Death Shroud for a turn. They can kill something. They can move around and have a go at something in a minute, but not quite yet. We're gonna yes, this is gonna be fine. Steve?
Yes?
Changed my mind a bit. See all these Terminators hanging out on this side?
Yeah.
I'm moving them, Steve.
That's a good idea, yeah. Because I was thinking about charging the next round.
Yeah, if I'm ignoring these guys, I need them around here a bit more, which means there's a bunch that can't see the Terminators, but it might keep them safe for a turn. Yeah, I think we need to hurt here as much as we can. So we're going to start here, but we're going to start with this little speeder.
So have you declared?
Oh yeah, they're the
tactical doctrines.
They're the Oath of Moment.
And tactical?
No tactical doctrines, no dark doctrines here. Just Oath of Moment on the Blight Lords. Mm-hmm. We're going to start, however, by shooting this speeder into this thing, which has got 2 wounds remaining.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're going to do anything about it?
No, it's only got 2 wounds.
Missiles. One of them hits. And that does wound. Okay. -2 because -1. That's a failed save. And that is dead. No boom boom. No boom boom. Speeders move, shoot, move, so pull back a little bit.
Eldar tech.
Eldar tech. No, yeah, they stole it from what?
Eldar move, shoot, and jump out the way. Or...
They took it from the Imperium, as you know. Yeah, of course they did. Yeah, we invented that. Yeah. They just borrowed it.
Secret Eldar plan.
Yes. What?
See, you said yes.
We're shooting the Devastator team. Oh, he's shooting them. I'm trying to draw out reactions and stratagems and things. Okay. Oh, yeah. We won't start with them. Okay, then. We'll come over here. That's the cream on the... No, I've got to start with them. I've got to start with them. Uh-huh. We're shooting the heavy bolt. We're shooting the Razorback into them, because then the other ones that shoot in, they get the bonus. Okay. Are you doing anything about me shooting? So, because you are in multi-mel terrain, so it's minimum 3 damage. Minimum 3 damage. I'm hoping on.
So what? I think they're the most important thing I've got. So right. What I'll do, I'll play Disgusting Resilient on that unit. Okay. So that's -1. Yes. And it's within 12 of him, so it's a CP.
Okay. So I might not insta-kill everyone that I get through.
Yeah, it just means you've got to pour more shots into it.
Okay. So we'll start off with the Razorback. You are the Oath of Moment target. That one sustained. It is a heavy bolter. It's 5 to wound. It's twin linked. 1 wound. It's 4s to wound. +1 to wound.
Toughness 7 on them.
Yeah, but +1 to wound because of Oath of Moment, and 5. You have two dice rolls.
No, 1 goes through.
That's 2 damage. Yeah, that 2 damage shot becomes 1 damage. Then if I the Storm Bolter's in, and 1 takes a wound because of Disgustingly Resilient. Right, now that fired in, let's shoot the multi-melter team in. Right, the way this works is it's 3s to hit, and then Oath of Moment, right? And then the dude is a lieutenant, so they're lethal and sustained with fire discipline. And then it would be 3s to wound, but +1 to wound because of Oath of Moment. And then re-rolling wounds because the Razorback shot at you, fire support. I'm trying to do the Death Guard thing, which is many bonuses on top of each other. Anyway, that's 9. 4 invulnerable saves to make, which would cause instant death, but you Disgustingly Resilient.
I did, didn't I? So 4 up. Here we go. 4s, please. Oh, wow, look at all that. Wow.
Did you just pass every single save?
Did.
Get out. Just get out. This is the way the world ends. Yeah. Right, and then the Lieutenant fired in. Put a wound on you. Should have got that on camera. Let's do the Storm Bolter on the Dreadnought, because the Dreadnought's firing in as well with Oath of Moment. And then this becomes 4s to wound. So if you could fail a 1 2-up save, and that guy on 1 wound dies.
Fine.
No. Then the Multi-Melter, which is re-rolling for Oath. Wounds on 2s. 2 more invulnerable saves. You fail them.
fail
Look,
one,
you
so-
actually fail one.
Yeah, I did,
So one of them kills one,
Yep.
and then the other one kills another. I killed two. Okay, so the dreadnought did a thing.
It did a thing.
It did a thing. I had hoped a lot more would have died, and you took from the back.
I did, yeah.
You
We
took
can
them
come
back.
back. Charge if you like.
Let's fire all the Terminators in. Disgustingly resilient lasts till the end of the phase, but I have to fire all the Terminators in. So here's the missiles. When they shoot at Oath at the moment, they hit on 2s, and the missiles with +1 to wound with Oath, there's a wound. That is a 3-up save.
Fine.
And you make it. And I'm remembering sustain from the Librarian, so that's another wound, another 3-up save.
No, it goes
That's
through.
a 2. Okay, I remember the sustain. D6 damage for 1
damage.
command point.
3 becomes 2 because disgusting.
2. Here's the bolters that can see you, re-rolling once. That was a lot of 6s.
Good amount.
Well, that's sustained. Forced to wound though. 14 2-up saves. You're definitely going to fail at least.
Well, weight of dice, isn't it? So
Weight of dice.
There's a good chance of it.
Ones? Any ones?
1,
1 and 14. I'll buy that for a dollar. Yeah, good. And Chief Librarian Sagamir does focus witchfire smite 6 times, which if you're Death Guard auto hit. But for me, I need to hit with Oath, and that's become sustained. And these are strength 6 against Death Guard. So need 5s, which becomes 4s because of the thing. Yeah, -2 becomes -1. So 2. There's 1 failed save. D3 damage. That becomes 2 damage because it's disgustingly resilient. So one's on a wound. How many have I killed?
3.
1, 2, 3, 3 so far.
3 dead.
So there's 7 left.
7.
The Lord of Virulent. At least I'm making it look easy, you know?
Yeah, you are, yeah.
Yeah. We'll come around here and start putting some shots into vehicles. I've got 2 las cannons, which are going to shoot at that thing right there, right in front of me.
Yeah.
We're going to hit on 3s. And with my signum, I can turn that to a 6. So once per battle and make them both hit. And one of them wounds. You need a 5-up invulnerable save.
Fine.
That's a 6. The Land Raider. Land Raider will fire everything at it. This is why these things are good, because they're 90 points. And you're making me fire a 200-point
Yeah.
Land Raider at it, which would rather fire at the Plague Burst Mortar. But yeah, Land Raider fire everything at it, except for the heavy bolters, which are going to go ka-chunking into the Plague Marines. The HK is also going to go into it as well, because I haven't fired the Land Raider at all yet. Here's the 3 las cannons. 4 las cannons. 2 of them hit. Neither of them wound. The multi-melter, because they all come with multi-melters now, hits. Wounds. 5-up invulnerable save.
Fine.
You make it. HK. Hits on a 2 and doesn't wound. That's a 1. Okay, if the Land Raider completely bounces, twin heavy bolter, sustained into Plague Marines, 5s to wound, twin linked. You can put them on guys in cover, so that's a 3. The Land Raider kills a Plague Marine. Well done, Land Raider. So the Predator, we need that thing dead. I can't have 3 anti-tank weaponries next to all my tanks. Predator putting everything at the Mephitic Blight Hauler. Here is the autocannon. You're in rapid fire range, which hit on 3s and a strength 9 wound on 4s. There's a wound. There's a 3-up save.
Fine.
You're good. 2 las cannons. They both hit. This needs 3s to wound. They both wound. You need 5-up and buns. Make one fail one. D6 damage. For 7 damage is a critical hit. 3 left, you say? 3 left. So the assault cannons, the anti-infantry fire from the Stormhawk will go into the infantry, but the last Talon and Typhoon missile launcher are gonna hit that tank, okay? So shooting said tank on 3s with the last Talon. Strength 10. They both wound. 2 more invulnerable saves.
Here we go. Fine. Shit, sorry.
You microwave.
Sorry, not sorry.
You microwave these dice this
I
morning.
do, that's right, yeah. I don't want to do your dice that roll 1s.
Remember, no longer than 10 seconds, okay?
True.
Otherwise it starts
Not
to warp them a bit.
9.5 is like, that's a
Is it? The sweet spot. Yeah.
9.5.
Okay. Let's give you a bit of crack from the Typhoon missile launcher. And they both wound. -2 becomes -1. You're right behind that thing there.
4s? then. One goes through.
One goes through. Three. I just need three.
Just need a 3. That's what you need.
How about a 4?
Yeah,
that's a 4. We kill the thing.
No, he doesn't blow.
No blowing. Now the twin assault cannon, I'm actually shooting this unit of Poxwalkers, not that unit of Poxwalkers. These ones are more annoying.
They are very annoying.
It's 3s to hit. They're strength 6, so 3s to wound, but 6s are devastating. So yeah, just all the feel no pains.
5 feel no pains.
And,
you're 5 dead.
I can kill Poxwalkers apparently.
Yeah.
Before we fire flyer number 2 in, and that rounds out the shooting phase, I've got the 2 more speeders up here, land speeder Typhoons. So let's fire them in. I'll fire them both at the same time, get it all together. The missiles are going to go into the Oath of Moment target, and the heavy bolters come down into Plague Marines. Okay?
Yeah.
So missiles into Oath of Moment target, hit on 3s with the re-roll, and that's 1 hit. Because it's the Oath of Moment target, I'll wound it on a 2. I wound it. You failed the save. D6 damage. That becomes 1 damage. It's 1 on a wound.
No, you killed him in the last round.
Did I?
Oh, no, you did. No, he's down. No, you killed him.
Yeah, I thought 1 was on a wound.
Yeah, you're right.
I kill 1. We kill 1. That is a thing that happened. Down to 6 with the Lord of Virulence 7, so Nurgle's number still. The heavy bolters into Plague Marines. That one's sustained. And then these need to wound on 5s. There's a wound, but your Plague Marines are in cover. So I kill another one.
Yep.
Okay, so last thing left to fire, Stormhawk Interceptor. Does this assault? Will I kill them all in assault? I'm not sure. I need to clear away some more Poxwalkers. I think I'm going to fire the anti-tank guns at that tank. Yes, at the Mephitic Blight Hauler. Let's do that again. Here's the Las Talon, which hits both of the times and needs 3s. 1 of them wounds, 1 invulnerable save, sir.
Well,
drop dice don't count. Negative. D6 plus 1. 5 damage. Typhoon hits both of the times. Wounds once. Again, another 5 up and done.
Fine.
You make it that time. Then I hosed with the assault cannons into the Poxwalkers. There's 2 left in that squad. Full in this squad. That is the end of the shooting phase. Taking out a couple of targets on this flank, but mainly it's about the charge. So not Darneth Lysander is going to go in on those Plague Marines. And that's an 11. So Crump, we make it there. And have I wasted my 11-inch charge? Because I've got Terminators around here that deep struck in. And the ones up here, me and Steve, they're below. I told you they're below.
that's fine.
I just put them there so everyone can see them. And it's a 9-inch charge against your Blight Lord Terminators.
I took the lead guy away.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
So an 11-inch charge would be nice, is what you're saying.
It would be, yeah. 11's what you need.
How about an 8?
Oh, 8.
That isn't going to cut it. I wonder if the Dreadnought...
Come on, boy!
No, I wonder if the Dreadnought can get there, because he could tank shock if he gets there. Yeah. Let's get the Dreadnought in. 3?
Oh,
that's the Dreadnought is not getting in there. Do I command point that? Do I command point that? 8? You make it. The Dreadnought gets there. But you have 2 CP you can interrupt. So before you interrupt, let's tank shock you.
Okay then.
And we're looking for 5s. Ooh, that's a very good tank shock. That kicks 3 of them into the rough there. That was a 6, Steve, not Rob.
That was good.
2 of them get sent to the boundary there.
Squashed.
That was cricket. Right, now we're going to fight, but I'm not going to start there because the Dreadnought might be able to take it. Yeah. And Plague Marines are the scariest thing in your entire army. We have to start here with my Terminators. So the Plague Marines took a battle shock test and passed when the Assault Terminators come in. That's what they do. Then we hit on 4s. Dude, that was good as well.
That was good, yes.
Yeah, making up for earlier on. These are the microwave dice, you see. 3s to wound, 6s are devastating. Okay? Well, 2 are dead.
2 are dead.
And 4, 5 up saves. 3 more are dead. That's 5. That leaves just not Darneth Lysander left. Hitting with his big hammer on 2s. It is strength 10. It's -3. 3 damage. 3 6s to keep your surgeon alive. Smush. And Lasagna and his Terminators break through. Look, we're in the cathedral. We're in the shrine on this side. Now, are you going to spend 2 CP to pay to interrupt with his Dreadnought down here? Because you do have 2 CPs over there.
Just about.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because
You don't have to.
Because I think you probably, likely as you'll probably not kill them.
No, I might hurt a couple though.
Yeah, but then
it's the 3 damage fist of doom.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna play CP. Yeah.
2 flails.
2 flails
Of corruption. 3s, 6s are lethal.
Could have done with some lethals.
There's no lethals there, yeah. Strength 5 will wound on 5s. 2, -1. It becomes -2 because of contagions.
Yep.
Right, just boss it.
You did.
2 bubotic blades, 6 attacks. There's a lethal or 2. 2 lethals, and then the other one is a 5 to wound. So they all wound. -2 becomes -3 essentially. So these are 5 up saves. That one's really cocked. That is 4 damage. I think it's on 4 remaining. And then your Lord of Virulence. We're just checking there. The Lord of Virulence re-rolling wounds thing. That happens in the shooting phase. He buffs units in the shooting phase. The Lord of Contagion, he buffs Terminators in the fight phase. Anyway, he's got Plague Fist. He gets on 2s with his fist. And it is lethal. No lethals. Strength 8, I'm down to toughness 8.
Yeah, so 4s. 1.
Okay. And that's
just the one. Right,
I need 5.
-3.
Drop by strength count.
I don't indeed.
I take 2 wounds. The Dreadnought's still alive on 2 wounds remaining.
Gordon's alive.
Gordon's alive. Where have I heard that before?
Flash.
Okay, he's still alive. We've got a Dreadnought fist. Punching away. Hitting 3 times at strength 12.
Re-roll the 2 misses because of oath.
Oh, the moment.
So I'm good like that.
We hit all the times. Strength 12. Your toughness 7, but +1 to wound because of oath.
2s.
Of moment. 2s. Okay, so invulnerable saves or death.
Yes.
4
4
times.
Here we go. 2 go through, 2 dead.
And that leaves the 2 flails with the Lord of Virulence remaining next to the shattered statue of Saint Kiodris. I got there in the end. It took a lot of pain. It took a lot of work whittling them down. You see, if you hadn't made that ridiculous amount of saves from the multi-melter team, I could have potentially cleared away that unit. You could see what I was trying to do there. And then if that unit had been cleared away, then all I would have had to have worried about in turns 3, 4, 5 was the second unit back here. But we're about to go on to Death Guard turn 3. And I've got both of these units to worry about. And a Demon Prince. And a full unit of Plague Marines that haven't done anything yet. And the Blight Launcher. And the tanks. And the Toads. Let's not forget the Toads.
The Toad Hall.
The Toads of Toad Hall in the backfield. As we go on to Death Guard turn 3. It was at the end of turn 3 for the Death Guard that we realised just how brutal this battle has been so far. On both sides. Because down on this flank, there's a couple of units of Poxwalkers and a couple of tanks, and that's it. The fetid bloat drone with the flesh mower that was there has decided to swing round to the other flank. And then down on the other flank, we have a lot more threat. As soon as the Death Shroud Terminators moved around here, looking to charge my Terminators, I spent a CP on squad tactics and was able to move the unit.
Retreat.
Tactically reposition D6 inches.
It's called Brave Sir Robin.
It's called Brave Sir Robin. Yes. We backed up a bit. I don't want you charging me. There's still like a 10-inch charge or 9-inch charge. There's still a possibility to get in there, but it's made it longer. And here's the uninjured unit of Plague Marines. There's another tank. There's the Demon. There's the fetid bloat drone. There's another fetid bloat drone with flesh mower. There's a lot. This is the push. This is the oil slick tide of filth and ooze, which is washing into the shrine of Saint Kiodris. And I keep saying Kiodris. It's Kiodris from the Sabbath thingy bobs. It's, you know the difference, right?
No.
But we're going to start around this side, and because I spent the CP on squad tactics, I've got no CP for popping smoke or armor of contempt or anything, and you're firing the Mephitic Blight Hauler into the side of the Land Raider. Here's the multi-melters. Both of them hit. Wound on 4s.
4s because of +1. So 2 wounds,
both of them
-4.
Both get through.
2d6 +2 at this range.
Yeah. And that is 9 plus 4 is 13 damage. That's a dead Land Raider, and it just gets cut in half. So now we're on to tank number 2 and only the second shooting attack that is going to erupt on this flank. 200 cannons coming into speeder, and the mortar and the infantry shots going into terminators. Exactly, Here's the entropy into the speeder. There's a lethal. There's 2 wounds. They do -3.
-2.
And makes 1 fail one.
Lovely.
D6 +1 damage. 6 wounds to get through.
I've done it.
You've done it. Then the mortar fired in, and we remember the bile spurt from the hauler, and none of the terminators have fallen. 1 is on 1 wound remaining, and that's all the pressure on this flank. The Land Raider gone. Poxwalker's ready to charge. Then we come across to the other flank where the Death Shroud Terminators are firing their chem clouds down into the Devastator squad here. Only a couple of them can see though. Here's the number of auto hits they make.
Not very
There's a 1, a 1 and a 2.
It is, yes.
Plague Spurt Gauntlet, anti-infantry, 4 up. Ignoring cover and things. 7, Nogle's number. I need 4s. 1.5 are gone. After the Death Shroud, we're on to the Plague Marines. You're splitting fire in 3 different directions. You've declared. So now let's shoot. Starting off with the...
Start the melt gun.
Melter gun into tank.
No, you miss it.
That's a 1. Okay.
Oh, the plasma.
Plasma was coming into the tank as well.
Yeah.
They both hit. And...
obviously, I'm overcharging.
both wound. I'm going to need 6s with cover.
Oh, look at that.
I'm brilliant.
Does he blow his head off? He does.
You rolled a 1.
He did, yeah.
I didn't even get the camera over there. There's the 1. He's gone. Okay. Plague Sprayer was coming into the Marines, though, right?
D6 for the Marines. Oh, for 1. Lovely. And that wounds.
That wounds. Ignores cover. I need another 6. No, you kill 1. Then remaining shots hitting Terminators. 3 Blight Launchers hit the Terminators. They are in contagion range. So that'll kill... no, that's 2 damage. 1 goes down to a wound. Those are invulnerable saves. And then 2 bolters came through. And -1 +1 for cover. We're okay. We haven't finished firing into Terminators. Heavy Blight Launcher is going to do it. D6 +2 +2 for blast. Command point?
It's command point.
The Tallyman did a thing this turn. So it's going to be 8 shots. And the Terminators are the unit that your Lord of Virulence pointed at.
So we roll everything, basically.
Yes. So 3s. So re-rolling all the things all the times. And there's 2 lethals already. That's pretty good. There's another lethal. And then straight 10. 2s to wound. 6 wounds. It's not Nurgle's number. That means I'm going to make all the saves. This is how that works, right?
Yeah, it is,
4 up invulnerable saves. -2 becomes -3 because of contagion back to... these are all 4 up saves. 4 up in buns or dead Terminators. 3 dead Terminators. Then we did the Demon firing in. No damage caused. So now we're on to Tank. Tank is shooting straight shots at Speeder. Which hits some lethals, and there's 2 wounds. I'm going to need 6s. That's a dead Speeder. It's only on 2 wounds remaining. The mortar was coming into the Terminators.
It's because of the blast.
Yes. That's 9 shots. 3s to hit.
3s to hit.
Re-rolling everything you're pointing at him. Even though he's in combat, rolling around on the floor, fighting a dreadnought. It's over there. Over there, left a bit. And many hits. No lethals yet. But you are winning on 2s because I am in contagious range. And I'm going to need 3 up slaves because I am in contagion range. And that kills another. Then we did the splash damage, and that's the end of the shooting phase. This Terminator squad has been cut down in half. And you got rid of the Land Raider.
So you cut my Terminator squad down. I cut your Terminator squad down.
I like it.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. So where are we charging?
Charges. Right. Let's do this into them.
Into the dreadnought.
Into the dreadnought. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So fetid bloke drone charges dreadnought.
That one around. I'm gonna see if I can swing around it. I need a high number, but
it looks high. That's very high. Yep, that charge was long enough. Both of the fetid bloke drones make there. The Demon couldn't fail. He's engaged the Devastator squad and the Razorback. And now the Death Shroud, which want to charge the Terminators, are charging both.
Yeah, they're just going to do the Razorback and the Devastators because you've done the Brave Sir Robin thing and ran away.
Tactically persist, yes.
Exactly, yeah. Yes. That one. So I'm just going to declare both of those. And see what I got.
Well,
so
8 will get
8 will probably do it.
Both of them, yeah.
I reckon I've got a tiny little gap to get. The Marines up there.
A few plague Marines, get the movement.
And that's not going to work because they're so 3-inch. So
No.
there's no point doing it.
Steve, what about this flank and the Poxwalkers? You've got these Terminators here.
The Poxwalkers are so dopey and docile, they're just going to stay with there too. And,
What?
And the real reason is that if I feed you any Poxwalkers, you're just going to kill them anyway.
Should be able to kill them.
Well, you would have thought so, wouldn't you?
So you're not charging with the Poxwalkers?
No.
So back around this side, where are we starting, Steve?
Demon Prince callbacks will smack your Razorback.
Smack my Razorback?
Yes.
All right. Hits on 2s. Thump, thump, thump. There's 3 ones.
Done.
Strength 8 versus toughness 8 now. That's 3 wounds. -3? -2 becomes -3. Yes. I need 6s then. There's a 6. That's 6 damage.
Yes.
It's still alive on 3 remaining.
Yes.
It withstands the attacks from a Demon Prince, just bounces. So it's still alive. The plan was to crack it with the Demon Prince and do some shenanigans. So now the Lord of Contagion needs to hit the Razorback. All the Death Shroud have piled in.
Yep.
They're going to hit the Marines. Here's the Lord of Contagion. Hits on 2s. And there's a couple more ones.
A couple more ones, yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're on 2s because of Lance.
Because of Lance, yeah. Many wounds. Right, 3 damage a time.
Yeah,
definitely a dead Razorback. It doesn't explode. And then the bajillion hits from the Death Shroud into 4 Marines.
Yeah.
And those 4 Marines are dead. You would have killed 11.
Yeah, so 2 devastations.
Death Shroud Terminators.
Yes.
It's down to chance. Right, now we're on to the fetid bloat drones that attack team in the Dreadnought. We're going to do them both together.
Yes.
Because I can't interact with anything. You hit on 3s with the Flesh Mirrors.
Devastating is what I'm looking for. Lethal is what I'm looking for.
They have 10 attack space.
Which is what they had previous to.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
I don't know. I don't run these guys.
I do.
I like spurting on people instead.
You do. I've noticed that about you.
They're lethal. These are 5 to wound. That is 5 wounds?
5 wounds.
-1, which goes -2. So 4s. I nearly fluked it. I nearly fluked it. Imagine if I'd have done that and got to... It's a dead Dreadnought. I wish I had a CP, but never mind.
Hey,
Kaboom.
blows.
That's only just 1 mortal wound to everything
within what?
nearby.
3 inches or 6 inches?
It's 6, I think. And so with the Death Guard spilling through this side into the Shrine of St. Chiodrus, that is the end of Death Guard. Turn 3. Unstoppable tide around here, but there's still a few of the 13th left. We've still got some Terminators. We've still got not Darnath Lasagna, him. Some flyers flying overhead. Las cannons in the backfield. Still got plenty of poke and push left in us. As we've gone to Space Marines, turn 3. So in turn 3, the first company elite of the Terminators stride into the Shrine of St. Chiodrus. They will take this place back. And we've got some air power and some ground power, which are going to split shots left and right. The aircraft have to come over to this side of the battle grid and have to shoot this way, but I pulled the speeder back just in case these tanks here don't do what I need to do, which is kill that Mephitic Blighthauler there. So let's shoot at it with las cannons from the Devastators, which wound it on 3s, and I hit and wound both of the times. 5 up and vulnerable saves. And he fell low. 2d6 plus 2 damage, essentially. On only 5 wounds remaining, it's gone. Right, Predator firing at tank. Here's 2 more las cannons. One of them misses. The other one hits and wounds. And that's another 5 up and vulnerable save.
Fine.
And you make it. Then the Predator auto cannon goes ka-chunk, 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 and wounds twice. And those are 2 3-up saves.
Fine.
So no damage on the Plague Burst Crawler. Let's come around here. Fire lots of guns. Starting off with the Typhoon into the Death Shroud Terminators. Here is a heavy bolter. One of them hits. That's it. Okay, nothing. Right, here's the missile launcher. One of them hits. Strength 9. It wounds. 4 up and fun. And one of them was on a wound. I killed one.
Yep.
Yay. Right. Flyer time. I have to do something about this drone because it's an absolute Terminator killer. So the first one is in range to put all of his guns into it. So I think I'll put all my guns into that drone. Here's the last...
I think I might go disgusting and resilient.
Can you on a drone? Turns out you can. It is my at the moment target though. And when Stormhawks shoot at things that can fly, they get +1 to hit. So I am hitting on 2s, and they both hit. And instead of wounding on 3s, it's a wound on 2s. And that's Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes. Oh, dear.
No. CP reroll. I'm going to CP reroll one of them. It wounds. And that's my CP done. Fine. You make the save. Okay, 2 Typhon missile launchers. Re-rolling for Oath of Moment. Strength 9 with +1 to wound. Do not wound. Assault cannon of the twin variety. This all hits on 2s with +1 to wound and wounds on 4s. They are twin linked. They're devastating, and 2 3-up saves.
2 3-ups?
Yeah. I take 2 wounds off of it.
Lovely.
So the second one I'm firing it, but all the assault cannons from the second one are out of range. Here is the last Talon. Both of them hit. 2s to wound. Both of them wound. 2 5-up and vulnerable saves. Make one fail one. D6 +1 damage -1 because of disgustingly resilient. Is 1 damage. Missiles, fire.
Fire the missiles.
And Snake Eyes.
He's done it again.
Right, that wasn't great. No. Right, okay, so we've got some Terminators in the middle. All these Blight Lord Terminators are going to get it, I think. Let's shoot at the Blight Lord Terminators. Here's the missiles. Hit twice. Don't wound because they're Blight Lord Terminators. Let's do lots of Stormbolters. Then we fired all the other guns into Terminators in cover. And they're Blight Lord Terminators in cover.
Yeah, toughness 7 is pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah, toughness 7 really hard. Forcing a few more saves, but 2-up saves. And that is the end of my shooting phase. I killed a Mephitic Blight Hauler.
You did, yeah.
I've seen better shooting phases. So we're going to charge. We have Not Darnith Lasagna coming in to the Blight Lords from behind. That's a 9. And we got there. It was a cat's whisker.
It was, yes.
But we got there. And then this unit, I'm going to charge both the drone and the thing. Basically, the drone's in the way, but we want to charge those Terminators, and we do.
They're in.
Demon Rov.
Hello.
That's a really cool shot from my angle.
It looks great from my angle.
All the Terminators are all over the Shrine of Kiodris. Death Guard versus the 13th on the Garden World of Ajax. This is what we played 40k for.
Terminator on Terminator, First Legion on First Legion.
I like it. Anyway, we're going to pile in with Lasagna and fight with this unit first. And Lasagna, he hits on 2s, hits 4 times. He's strength 10. He wounds twice. 2 invulnerable saves or death. They are 3 damage.
Yes. He takes 2.
That leaves just the Lord of Virulence standing, who gets hammered to the face. I'll re-roll that one. I dropped 1. 3s to wound, but 5s devastate. 6 4-ups coming up.
How have I ever done that before?
You've never done this before.
I've never done it before.
No.
And I don't do it now.
Yes. And we're not going to consolidate into the next drone. Instead, we're going to stand there because that... Why not? Because that is the objective. We're by the objective.
Coward.
Hold.
Steady.
And then... So, power fists to the other drone, okay? Yeah. I think these hit on 3s. I need to check. They do hit on 3s. I'm not sure how I feel about hammers hitting on 4s, though. That's the thing. Strength 8. Any 5s? Nothing.
Oh, really?
Nothing at all.
Nothing. Oh, dear. Okay.
Okay.
Come on.
The axe on Sagan Mir. Does he hit on 2s? I reckon. 1 minute. He hits on 3s and he has 1 less attack. So I'm doing it again. Oh, okay, so there we go. That's sustained.
Yeah.
Yeah, sustained. That reminded me, I've got to do the sustained hits with the power fist as well. These are 5s to wound. 3 wounds. 3 wounds at -1, sir.
Oh, 3 4-ups.
Yes.
Okay, they all go through.
That's 3d3 damage for 5 damage.
Okay.
It already taken 1, so it's on 4 remaining. And then the 3 attacks from the power fist, which I went back to check. I did a wound with the power fist. We got there in the end. And that's 2 more wounds. The drone is on 2 wounds remaining. That's the end of all the fights. The drone can fight back with his 10 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Any lethals? There's a couple of lethals. Nice. And then the rest all wounds on 3s. 5 invulnerable saves. So that kills 1 more Terminator. And And so at the end of turn 3, the 13th Elite are battling in the Shrine of St. Ciodras as the Death Guard continue to pour in turn 4. So in turn 4, the Fetid Bloat Drone that was in combat falls back because they have an ability, the Fleshbow Wands and the Plague Probe Wands, to fall back, shoot and charge. And that leaves all the Terminators in the kill box, in the centre. It's almost like the Death Guard planned it that way. There's a plague.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. There's a Plague Burst Crawler looking through one entrance, a Plague Burst Crawler looking through another entrance, and then Plague Marines, Blight Launchers, Demon Princes, Death Shroud Terminators. Oh my. So where are we opening up the shoot phase?
So I'm going to put the shots from the Plague Drone into the Lasagna's group.
Right.
I know it's a 3 damage group and they are 4 wounds. And I know, yes, there's an argument saying, yeah, shoot them into the normal temperature at 3 wounds. But they're a lot tougher in combat. I need to thin them down or hopefully try and plink a few wounds off.
Right.
So I think maybe I've got them in combat with everything else. I think that Lasagna's a hard unit. If I can take his bodyguard away, Lasagna's going to be hard enough to remove by himself anyway, because you've got that 2 up him done, you can spring upon me.
Yes. So firing in D6 plus 3 shots. Of course. No Lord Virulence anymore.
This time, no.
I wiped him out.
You did.
So it's 3s to hit. Oh. And you hit all the times anyway. And 2s to wound, because I am in contagion.
Yes.
And these are all invulnerable saves. And at 2 damage a time. 3 damage a time, that will kill one because they have 4 wounds each. Now we have the tank, the Plague Burst Crawler firing in. Here's the entropy cannons. One of them hits. We'll wound number 2. It wounds. That's a save. And then the mortar fires it. Oh, you're doing this.
Mortar, yes, our mortar, there you go. Oh.
Okay, that's not very many shots. That hits on 3s. And that is only 2 hits, but they're both lethal.
Yeah, they are.
And I failed both of them. And that is 4 damage.
That's another one.
Kills another. Right, and then the Demon Prince fired in as well, and there's 3 left. One's on a wound with Lysander. Now you have the other Plague Burst Crawler firing in. Start off with the Sluggers this time, the Slugger stubber things.
Yes.
Because one's on a wound, and there's a lethal, and
no,
just one lethal. Need a 3 up, and make the 3 up. So... Mortar. That's 5 shots. Hits on 3s. They all hit. 2 of them are lethal. Wound on 2s. 4 wounds come through in total. 3 up saves. The injured guy dies. There's 2 left with him, with Lysander. And then the 2 entropy cannons. Dark light. Smash into him. Wound him. Fails the save. It's D6 plus 1 damage. Kills another. So now the Plague Marines fire everything into him. Starting off with the Foul Blight Spawn, auto-hitting.
4 times.
4 times. Wounds on 3s. Wounds 3 times. 4 up invulnerable saves. I think it's 2 damage.
Yeah,
so that kills another. 2 Blight Launchers, 2 D3 shots. Can you kill? Like, one of them hits. And it wounds. And make the save.
We've got to remember that he is -1 to damage now.
Right.
Because he's by himself.
Then you got Melter in that squad, which hits, and that's a wound. And that's off the table. Get another one. And I make the save. Here's the Bolter fire, but I'm in a terrain. Okay, he takes a wound. He takes his first wound. Now the Malignant Plaguecaster does Plague win. D6 plus 3. He's doing the hazardous version. Why not? He's trying to take down a hero. 8 auto hits which wound on 3s. I need to make 7 4 plus invulnerable saves. And that's 4d3 damage. And he's gone. I was waiting to do this once per battle, 2 up invulnerable save thing when you went charging in there, because then it would be really heroic. Yeah. But he doesn't die, he gets teleported back to the battle barrage.
Yeah, for a cup of tea and a nice
lasagna. Yeah. Then we finished out the shooting phase with the Death Shroud Terminators, and then they charged in, along with the Demon Prince, along with the Fetid Bloat Drone one more time, and the Demon Prince swings his bloody greatsword and hits on 2s. And it never used to be lethal, but it's lethal now. The fact that it was never lethal beforehand annoyed me.
It's weird. It's like you've got to double check all these stats because melters are lethal, but then plasmas have not got lethal. Then
melters shouldn't be lethal.
It's so minutes. Just make it easier, GW, for Christ's sakes.
2's to wound. That is 4 wounds. Fail any of these dead Terminators. Only 1 falls. Now we're doing the Lord of Contagion in strike mode with Lance and Stained and Lethal and the things, and so that's lethal and sustained. And then with Lance you're wounding on 2s. And these are all 3 damage as well. 4 up and vulnerable saves. Kills all the Terminators. Puts Sagan Mir down to 3 wounds remaining. And then all these wounds came through from the Death Shroud Terminators.
Not overkill or anything.
They're good, aren't they?
They're very good, yes.
I think I might need some. But before this happens, is there a
flashlight by any chance?
There is a flash of a teleport home. As someone rang the dinner bell, there's lasagna for supper.
It's like lasagna's going, there's tea up here, get back here, Sagan Mir. Tea.
And he disappears. He's gone, and the Death Guard in turn 4 are swarming into the Shrine of St. Kiodris. And I've got a couple of flyers over here zipping around in a speeder, and a tank, and some Devastators, and that's it. And let's face it, there's no way these things can get in there in 2 turns and contest this shrine from you. Now, I'd like to say that we take off and nuke the site from orbit, but this is Ajax.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
So we're not nuking anything up there. We're letting Guilliman know that we had to tactically reposition.
Yeah. Really, what it was an intel mission to start with.
It was intel.
It's intel.
Yeah.
It's fine.
What really happened was the scouts already turned up half hour before you turned up, and we've got the bones.
It was a ruse, wasn't it? Yeah.
Exactly. We've got the shin bone and the left bracelet from.
I think I like to think you pulled my army away from an important battle somewhere else on the planet, just to go after this ruse, and they get the ruse, they open it up, and there's nothing but just dust. So it's like it's 1,000 suns in the end of the day.
So me and Steve completely agree that in a twist of fate, it's a victory for the Space Marines.
Hey, do we say that?
This is definitely not the way Ajax ends. Steve Norrell,
yes.
You were saying earlier off camera that 40k at its finest is when it is narrative.
I think so. I think when the original guys built it, created it, when you got who's the creator of
Gordon A. Smith and all of them.
When they originally done
Andy
it,
Chambers.
Andy Chambers, of course, not Andy Chambers, Jarvis Johnson.
Yeah.
They created all these systems, and they created it so you could the limitations were your own imagination.
Yeah.
So you could basically create these scenarios and play war missions and war games, even from history, and put it in, from our history, and put it into there and try to fight over. And it was very much encouraged. You were encouraged to kit bash. You were encouraged to narrative. You were encouraged to build scenery. It was very much a hobby-focused hobby.
A sandpit. Which you can all play in.
Yes, and to do things like this, let's face it, as much as they say 40k is balanced, it's a war game as such, and sometimes playing an unbalanced game or where it swings too, it's just part and parcel of the nature of the thing. It's not a bad. I don't look at things like that as a feel bad's moment. I just think it's just part of the game. It happens. Stuff blows up. Shit happens.
Yeah.
It's just take it for what it is. It's meant to be fun. We are at the end of the day playing with in our early 20s winters, playing with toy soldiers in our early 20s.
Exactly.
It's meant to be fun, It's
meant to be fun. See, the people who really, really like winning all the time, if you're playing a game, then math tells me that you're going to lose about half.
Of course.
Or thereabouts.
Yeah.
And if you can only get enjoyment from winning, that means half the time it's going to suck for you.
It is, exactly. And it's your hobby time.
It's meant
to be fun. Hobby is meant to be fun. It's not meant to be,
And I think this is fun. I think this is a sandpit. I love what the original founders of Games Workshop did in this hobby system. And it's good to know that there's still meat on the bones that you can narrative it up yourself.
Yes, of course.
If you want to. You don't have to play the Prior Nexus. You don't have to play Chapter Approved. You can kit bash and modify miniatures to your heart's content. It is a playground. It is a sandpit. And I had fun. How long have you been in the hobby? When did you start?
Jesus Christ.
What edition?
Second edition.
Second?
So I
That's a
started
long,
like
long way back.
92. So, 92, I was 12, so yeah.
Yeah.
The first real edition I played with learning it by myself was third edition. So that was
for me, it was
98.
fourth. That was before me.
Yeah.
So
that's when I probably went out and brought the third edition codex, and had the Black Templars on the front. And
yes.
It was who was the guy that did the artwork on it? It was really, really great.
Black Templars were the things.
John Blanche did the artwork. Really great artwork, and it was just that was like.
Tau came out in third edition. Necrons came out in third edition.
I think third edition was an edition where the rules were a lot easier to
yes.
They were like tables, easy. You could read it. Even some of my limited intelligence could read and understand, and the lore bit was great.
First and second was more like a role-playing game.
Oh, it was much more like an RPG. Yes, and it was a very long system of lots of overlapping rules. Like Terminators had 2 dice to save.
Yeah,
it was very, very hard, very skew-iffed on Marine side. If you had Marines, you would win no matter what, basically.
I remember going up against a Harlequin that was charging like 15 inches in second edition, and for every inch it charged, it got an extra attack.
They're nuts, and I mean, Eldar are the stupid thing called they had vortex grenades, and they were like horrendously bad, if I can remember. Just take on that, take it. If you could roll well on them, it's just take out everything.
When they did Apocalypse, when I met you, and they had Apocalypse back in 7th and 6th and stuff, they still had vortex grenades there in the Apocalypse system.
That's great.
That crazy, weird shenanigans. I like it when the weird things happen. I like it when things blow up.
Yeah.
I like it when snotlings get teleported into the trouser legs of Space Marines.
I like it when both characters have an epic fight, and you've got this souped-up character that you've converted, and it's great in combat, and you give them all the weapons like you used to be able to. You get them into combat, and you roll your 5 attacks, and they all miss. And it's like, but it's great at the same time. That's part of it. It's like, you a-hole, what have you done? So all this time, when you out the window you go. And
New model syndrome is definitely a thing.
Exactly, it is. But it's fun. I just love. You've got to laugh your ass off it, because at the end of the day, it's a game.
Well, it's supposed to be fun. I have fun.
I do
fun.
too, exactly.
If I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't be doing it. Honestly, I've been doing it all my life, pretty much since a long time, and it's fun. And I keep doing it. Some editions are better than others. Some codexes are better than others. Some paint jobs are better than others.
That's right,
And obviously, some factions are much, much better than Craftworld Eldar.
Every faction, apart from maybe Tau.
Tau are great. I like Tau.
Tau are like knockoff Gundam, aren't they? But not as good.
Yeah, but they
Tau could be marvellous if they got their act together and designed the battle suits more like Gundam. They would be phenomenal.
Well, it was from the ground up. It was designed to look like Gundam. Totally original IP, by the way.
Yeah, of course, like Space Force and Thousand Suns and
I kind of like Tau because on the
all that stuff that they tried to IP. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's a different rabbit hole. We're going to go down there, I think.
What's wrong with Tau?
They're fish. They're goat fish people. They're half goat, half fish, like Capricorns, aren't they?
But they still die screaming. That's the good thing.
Yeah, do. That's right, yeah.
They're a psychically indoctrinated slave species that was genetically manipulated by Craftworld Iandon on the Eastern Fringe to blunt Hive Fleet Behemoth, and they don't know anything about it.
It's Eldar again. Trixie Eldar.
It's the Trixie Eldar are behind everything.
Pointy-eared bastards.
They are, but I get it. Some people like playing the bad guys.
Exactly,
some people like collecting word bearers. Some people think...
which assholes collect word bearers? Who
would collect word bearers? Have you actually got Erebus?
Of course.
You've got Erebus.
You can't be a proper asshole unless you've got Erebus. And,
See, IPs, any good IP has good bad guys.
You've got to have
you've got to have the good bad guys. You've got to have the Stormtroopers and Darth Vader. All the good IPs have got good bad guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've played...
all the good war movies have got Nazis in, and if they're really good movies, then they're Nazi zombies. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, I know. I've watched
it. But you need good bad guys.
You do, yeah. And when you put Erebus on the table, it's great because all your opponent wants to do is kill Erebus. And all you really want as a wordbearer player is for him to die anyway because he's basically an asshole.
Who's worse, Erebus or Corferon?
Oh, Erebus.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Because he killed, Argotal.
Spoilers. He kills a lot of people.
If you don't know the Horus Heresy by now, we're almost coming up 20 years an anniversary. Then,
that's true.
Where have you been for 20 years?
Basically?
He killed Argotal and he killed another very important Space Marine in the end of the death.
You know that fight again when the Argotal thing?
Yeah.
My
favourite character of Heresy.
He's so cool.
He is.
And then Lorgar turns around to him and says, no, Fulgrim turns around to him. No, Lorgar turns around to Khan and says, Khan, do you want to know who killed Argyle Tal?
Then in the pit, Dante comes in as Sanguis Extremist.
Yeah.
He literally, like, killing strike. Erebus fucks off in a teleport.
Smacks him, smacks him, takes his arm off.
He does. His hand, doesn't it? He cuts his hand. I think it was. Brilliant. Anyway, then.
What's your favourite book in the Heresy?
Oh,
is it that one?
No, without shadow of a doubt. Yeah, it is.
That's Betrayer.
100%. It's great. You got a fair bit of Primarch interaction, which you don't really get in a lot of books.
You do actually. There's quite a lot.
Yeah, you got a lot. You got Gilliman. You got a lot of Angron, which is great. And a fair bit of Lorgar with lots of Argyle Tal and lots of Khan. It's great.
It is a very good book.
ADB.
ADB is
one of the best.
Yes. We do hope you enjoyed that battle report. Happy War Gaming.